Emotions are a fundamental part of the human experience. They color our perceptions and drive our behaviors, yet many of us struggle to navigate feelings we might suppress or let them control us. But what if there was a simple tool to help us manage our emotions? That tool is emotional naming. It's the practice of identifying and putting words to what we feel. Naming our emotions brings them into the light of awareness. It helps create a space between what we feel and how we react. This simple act can give us a sense of control. It allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than being ruled by emotions. Developing emotional literacy helps us understand and manage our feelings effectively. The transformative power of emotional naming is not just anecdotal. It's deeply rooted in neuroscience. When we experience an emotion, the amygdala, the part of our brain responsible for processing emotions, is activated. This can trigger a cascade of physiological responses, such as increased heart rate, sweating, and rapid breathing. Without intervention, we might react impulsively, driven by these primal responses. However, when we name our emotions, we engage the prefrontal cortex, the part of our brain responsible for higher level thinking, planning, and decision making. This engagement helps to regulate the amygdala's response, dampening the intensity of the emotional experience. In essence, naming our emotions helps us to talk ourselves down from the ledge of emotional reactivity. Studies have shown that the simple act of labeling emotions can reduce activity in the amygdala and increase activity in the prefrontal cortex. This shift in brain activity has been linked to a range of benefits, including reduced stress and anxiety, improved emotional regulation, and enhanced social skills. By understanding the neurological underpinnings of emotional naming, we can appreciate its profound impact on our mental and emotional well-being. Naming your emotions is a skill that can be developed with practice. It's like learning a new language. The more you use it, the more fluent you become. Here are some practical tips to help you get started. First, start with basic emotions. Begin by identifying basic emotions, such as joy, sadness, anger, fear, and surprise. Second, check in with your body. Emotions manifest in our bodies. Pay attention to physical sensations such as a racing heart, tense muscles, or a knot in your stomach. Third, use I feel statements. For example, instead of saying "you're making me angry," try saying "I feel angry when you do that." Lastly, practice regularly. Make it a habit to check in with yourself throughout the day and name your emotions. The more you practice, the easier it will become. Emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage our own emotions and the emotions of others, is crucial for building and maintaining healthy relationships. When we can name our emotions, we are better equipped to communicate them effectively to others. Instead of resorting to blame, criticism, or withdrawal, we can express our needs and feelings in a clear and assertive manner. This open and honest communication fosters understanding, empathy, and connection. It allows us to navigate conflict constructively and build stronger, more fulfilling relationships. Moreover, when we model emotional intelligence by naming our own emotions, we create a safe space for others to do the same. This can be especially important for children who are still developing their emotional vocabulary and regulation skills. By teaching children to identify and express their emotions, we empower them to develop healthy coping mechanisms and build resilience. Emotional intelligence is a gift that keeps on giving, strengthening our relationships and creating a more compassionate and understanding world. Dear